Hey guys, Philip here with InnerGeekZone.com, and today we're going to be taking our first look at Black Prophecy. This game's been live in Europe for quite a while now and just recently launched in North America. It is free to play, so you can download and check it out with no financial obligation. And here we are in game. As you can see, the graphics are pretty nice. Everything looks pretty gorgeous. The game runs really smooth. It is a free to play and it is very high quality. We'll swing around and take a look at the surrounding planet, some of the space debris, and back to the space station. Now, of course, one of the first questions I've gotten since even I did a couple of looks at EVE Online is, how does Black Prophecy compare to EVE Online? I think it's fair to say that it doesn't really. They're not the same type of game. Yes, you can do a lot of the things that you can do in Black Prophecy while you're playing EVE Online, as in the fly around space PvP shooter kind of thing. But at the end of the day, EVE Online is a big sandbox world that you can do just tons of different things and play however you want. Black Prophecy is primarily a space shooter. So you're going to fly around, you're going to get some missions here and there, and you're going to be interacting in PvP with other players in a space shooter simulation type environment. And that's pretty much what Black Prophecy is. Nothing wrong with that. That's just what it is. Not really fair to compare it to EVE Online, although it is gorgeous and it does an excellent job of making space feel like there's something there instead of the big empty blackness that it, in all honesty, in real life is. But it doesn't really make for a good video game if you make your universe a big black emptiness. Now, the controls for Black Prophecy I like a whole lot. They actually make me feel like I am flying the ship and am in control, where EVE Online and Battlestar Galactica and things like that, it felt very automated, where I was just kind of telling the ship what to do and it just kind of did it. In this game, W makes your boosters engage and you start going forward. A and D strafe to the left and right. Q and E barrel roll to the left and right. All the while, the mouse moves the crosshairs on the screen, and that dictates what direction you go. So you can sit still and move the mouse left and right, and your ship will circle around. Or you can engage your thrusters and tell your ship where to go by moving the mouse. Now, we're up by the station, so I can't shoot my weapons right now, but the left mouse button does engage the weapons, and you have to actually get your target in your sights and push down the mouse button to shoot. And if your target's a little ways off and heading left to right or right to left on your screen, you do have to lead it a little bit to give some of your energy weapons time to get there in order to meet up with the target. And let's take a look at some of the interactive features that we've got here. Press the space bar and your ship comes to a still. You can see some of the people floating around in the area, and you've got the menu up here at the top. First thing you've got is your star map. You can use this to travel to different destinations within the sector of space that you're in. Then you get your sector overview. This is a list of objects and people that are in the same area with you, and you can use this to target and contact. Here's a list of people that we can contact and get missions from. Except that some of them have no signal.
Ah, nice to see you again. We could use a good pilot.
And here's how you're going to get your missions and turn those in. This guy's giving us a mission to go to the inner nimbus and activate sensor probes, as well as the outer nimbus and activate sensor probes. We'll accept the mission. Take care of yourself. X out instead of hitting cancel would probably be helpful. Now we'll go to our sector map, and there's the inner nimbus. And we will simply push travel. And momentarily our ship will warp into that sector. Each sector of space isn't an all-encompassing universe that you can just fly around as you please. Each sector is kind of a smaller area that you can roam around and explore. And if you want to go to a different area of the universe, use the star map and travel to a different sector.
Jobs are completed in open sectors. You can fly to these sectors anytime, even without a mission. You'll probably meet other pilots in these sectors. You can complete jobs whenever you want. You can also accept numerous jobs at a time. Most jobs are based in an open area with numerous sectors. If no sector is specified and you do not need to search multiple sectors, then you will be able to complete the goals of the mission in all sectors in an area, such as in the Nimbus.
Well, she probably did a better job of explaining than I could.
Coordinates from the sensor probe received, marking the target. You can interact with the probe to scan the sector once you are within 150 meters of it.
Alright, so let's head over here and check out the sensor probe, get within 150 meters.
No matches to the training fighter signatures found in this sector.
Alright, that one's not the one we're looking for, but let's get in here and get into a little combat. You can use T to switch targets so you can kind of lock on somebody and keep track of where they are. And we'll go after the next enemy here. It's quite a ways off, looks like. So let's go ahead and warp to the outer Nimbus so we can continue our mission.
Coordinates from the sensor probe received, marking the target. You can interact with the probe to scan the sector once you are within 150 meters of it. All fighters in the system will automatically be named according to the quality of their ships and the skills of their pilots. Keep an eye on your mission goals. Other Jadbren ships in the sector are not important for your mission.
Alright, so we're going to close in to within 150 meters. And scan the sensor probe.
No matches to the training fighter signatures found in this sector.
Alright, so we're not looking for that one either. So what do we need to do now? There's a mission log. In the shadow of Triamon. Alright, we can do that. Travel to that sector. Sounds like some bad stuff going down.
Coordinates from the sensor probe received, marking the target. You can interact with the probe to scan the sector once you are within 150 meters of it. You can see your mission targets at any time in your mission log. You can also monitor your progress on each golder.
Alright, on to the third sensor probe. hit T just to see if there were any enemies in the immediate area. There's one quite a ways off there.
Scan complete. Targets have been spotted in the sector.
Alright. And according to our mission log, we need to destroy a couple of fighters and an equipment transport. So, it's time to get busy. And try to quit running into things floating around in freaking space. He's trying to shake me. Oh, just be still. And as you can see, you actually have to keep up with your opponent, get your crosshairs lined up on him, and take him down with skill, which I have very little of.
Once all goals have been reached, the job can be completed at any time by visiting command and know where to receive the reward. By completing missions, the trust that the person giving the mission has in you will increase. They will trust you with more challenging jobs, which are also rewarded accordingly.
Alright, so it's time to head back to the Spire station and turn our mission in. And see what reward we get. Alright, let's contact Commander Noah here.
Ah, nice to see you again. We could use a good pilot.
And we will finish. We have to choose one of our rewards. Let's see what we've got. Come on, stay up. We've got a shield. We've got a wing. Weapon mounts. And we have a cockpit upgrade. We're going to go with the shields.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
And to continue on our missions, as it said there, all you gotta do is be in a hub with a command center such as the Spire. And you can contact people on there if they have missions available for you. And of course, Commander Noah here has
nice to see you again. We could use
other
a good
missions
pilot.
for us. What we want to do right now is dock with the station. And have a look around what's available inside. This is showing me all the players that are in the station right now. And there again is the list of what's out in the sector. While we're docked in the station, there's a player search. Communicator. Team list. And support. And we've got our mission terminal. All those missions. You can sort by level if you want to. Makes it a lot easier. And here's the hangar so we can modify our ship. There's our ship and what it has equipped currently. Here's our shield. We will drag and place it onto our ship. And now we've got shields. And that's our first look at Black Prophecy. Overall, a pretty smooth performing, gorgeous to look at space shooter. If you're looking to climb into a cockpit and go blow up some things, this game may be exactly what you're looking for. It has a lot of really nice gameplay elements, and the controls are really interactive and make you feel like you're really in control of the ship. The combat is very skill-based, and you're going to have to get good at what you're doing in order to take out other players. There are different weapon choices and different kind of modifications you can do to your ship that we didn't get into in the early parts of the game. But know that they are out there, and there are several different options to choose from and different things as you go along to upgrade your ship and customize it to the way you want to play. There again, it doesn't have all the depth of play that something like EVE Online has, but it takes what it does do and does it very well. As far as online space shooters that I've played, this is probably my favorite one so far. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And you can check us out at theinnergeekzone.com.